Rossman, you said something that I think applies directly to number 2, which was, if there's a guy in a vacuum, that everything he believes is true unless someone is there to oppose that.
I would say yes. A person's statement is true when it corresponds to their own individual reality, but only if they're in a vacuum. Because if you observe them in any way, you have the knowledge that they are wrong, but just by looking at them and saying, like, that person thinks they're talking to a person in front of them, right? Just by me viewing this, it proves them wrong because there is no person standing in front of them.
Do people believe true things until someone proves them wrong?
Without existence, can we prove or disprove anything? Don't things just exist without us observing them?
Yeah, that's my understanding.
So even whether or not we believe something is true, reality exists in its state of realness, right?
Right. Well, you were saying this guy in the vacuum, if he believes something that is not true but isn't made aware of it, somehow it's still true.
Because there's nobody else to say if it's true or not. He is the only person that exists, right? So he is the arbiter of truth.
Well, is he?
Yes, because without observing anything, you're not. You can't say if it's true or not. If you don't exist, truth doesn't matter.
So you're saying you can't say it's true or not, but
truth doesn't exist without mankind, without existence.
That's interesting. Do you agree with the statement that reality exists independently of what people think about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And even though there would be no one to interpret the statement, statements could be said about a reality in which there are no people that would be true or false.
By asking that question, we're observing that place, right? We are applying either truth or lies to that reality.
In our thought experiment, we are, but we are not creating things which are true or things which are false. Those things already exist or don't.
The existence doesn't need to be true or false, right? It just exists. It doesn't need any interpretation. So we're the ones that say things are true and things that are false in order to understand the things that are around us. You know?
In the time before people on Earth, were there dinosaurs?
Yes, right? But again, it doesn't matter what we think.
Well, I'm just saying, like, would that have been a true statement?
Yes.
Dinosaurs existed before people.
Yes.
Yeah, and similarly, before even dinosaurs, like, I think we can say the Earth existed, right?
Yes.
So, like, statements can be true without people there to observe them. And that statement was true even before we existed. No one had contemplated it at that time, but it was true, right?
I am saying it's true, right? I am saying it happened, but we know it's true because we applied science and saw what happened and said, this is true.
Right. Well, but we don't have to do that for things to be true or not, right? There are things which are true which we have not contemplated. Would you agree with that?
Without us existing, there is no need for truth, though.
Right, but we're trying to separate need from just what is. Like, there are some facts which are true that we don't even know that we should question at this time, right? Like, we can't even formulate the statement, this is true, because we just don't know enough, right?
Right.
But like that state of being of something being true or not exists independently of us evaluating things specifically, right?
Yes.
And I get you're saying
you guys are killing me.
Well, no,
it's how he's saying it. Yes.